Good Thursday evening, Southeast Texas. We're going to take an in-depth look at your 7-day forecast. Welcome to 12 News Plus. Over the next 15 minutes, we're going to dive into it. A little more cloud cover than we anticipated today, to be quite honest. Upper level disturbance out in the Gulf kind of thrust or lobbed some cloud cover our way, but still managed to see a pretty nice sunset here in Beaumont. And again, we'll see mostly cloudy skies and or dense fog tomorrow morning. I don't think it's going to be quite as dense as what we saw this morning, and it was pea soup. Low clouds out there, very evident on Skycam over in Packard-LaPrade, downtown Beaumont. 73, light south winds. This is on the Roofing 911 Skycam network. Taking a look at your allergy report today. Moderate levels of tree pollen, ragweed still at moderate levels, grass pollen at moderate levels, mold is at low levels across Southeast Texas. And here's what we're planning over the next 7 days. Next couple of days are going to be foggy mornings and warm, humid, dry afternoons. So not a bad idea to wash that car. Be careful on roadways the next couple mornings. And again, you're going to be able to wear shorts, but no rain, significant rainfall expected over the next 7 days. We might see a sprinkle coming up early Sunday morning as the Canadian cold front pushes through. As that Canadian cold front pushes through, it is going to be a windy day. Great kite flying weather coming up on your Sunday as we turn cooler. And then a couple of cold nights, Monday morning and Tuesday morning, with Tuesday morning being the coldest. And could see a light freeze up in the lakes and even frost to I-10. So you'll want to take care of those tender plants across Southeast Texas. And then just like that, we start moderating temperatures. We're back into the 70s by, say, Wednesday and Thursday afternoons next week. So use caution tomorrow morning on area roadways. This fog will likely be really forming after about 2 a.m. But again, you can see the visibility is not as thick as what we saw this morning. Regardless, there could be some pockets of thick fog in certain locations. So tomorrow here in Beaumont, the Triangle will go 83, a nice warm afternoon after a cool morning, and again, could get into the mid-80s. I'm going to go with 83 for now. I think this model's a little bit too warm, but we expect lots of sun tomorrow afternoon. And then for the lakes area, fog in the morning and becoming mostly sunny in the afternoon. 84, maybe 85 tomorrow afternoon. So a nice warm afternoon across Southeast Texas with no rainfall expected. And this is great news for Friday night football. We expect temperatures at kickoff to be around 70, maybe the upper 60s, mid to upper 60s for the rest of the game. Dry weather under mostly clear skies, and light south winds are expected. So this makes yet another Friday night that is going to be fantastic for Friday night football. And then taking a look at the 3-day forecast. This is where the nitty-gritty is. Friday and Saturday, foggy mornings, warm afternoons, lots of sun. Sunday morning early, that Canadian cold front arrives. Look at the winds picking up on Sunday. Could see wind gusts 20 to 25 miles an hour. Still going to be a moderate or mild afternoon, 70, but again, it will turn cooler as we head towards Sunday. And as you can expect, no significant rainfall. Again, could be a sprinkle with the front coming in early Sunday morning, but over the next 7 days, it just does not look like it's going to improve as far as the drought. So timing the front, it looks like it will be arriving after midnight and before, say, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning across Southeast Texas, and that's followed by a windy northerly wind on Sunday. So dramatically cooler and windy coming up as we head into Sunday afternoon. As I said, no help on the drought, so this means this is the latest drought monitor, just updated. A lot of sections are now under at least a moderate drought, looking a little better over towards northern Jasper, northern Newton counties, but the severe drought has expanded to encompass much of Liberty, West Hardin County, and also into Chambers County, now that we're almost 6.5 inches below normal rainfall across Beaumont since September 1st. So the drought continues to worsen across Southeast Texas, and with no help over the next 7 days, it will continue to worsen. Tomorrow, the wildfire threat, not that bad. It looks like a low to moderate threat across Southeast Texas, so I think we're in pretty good shape tomorrow. That may not be the case coming up Sunday into Monday. Could see high wildfire danger coming up on Sunday into Monday. Behind that front is the drier air mass filters on in. No changes on the burn bands across southeast Texas. Still looking at Liberty and Chambers County under a burn ban. These may be reissued in coming days. Otherwise, here's what we expect. Saturday looks warm and humid, as I said, could reach the mid 80s. The front comes through early Sunday, and we hit back up to around 70 on a Sunday afternoon, and then closer to 40 as we head on into Monday morning. So significantly cooler. This is not going to be record breaking. It's not going to be the coldest weather we've ever seen, but certainly dramatically cooler as we head towards Monday. Then fast forward into Tuesday morning, could see a light freeze along 190 up towards the lakes area and into the mid 30s here along I-10. So could see some frost as the winds go calm from I-10 northwards, and again a light freeze. You won't need to drip your pipes or anything like that, but if you got some tender vegetation that you want to protect, you may want to bring it in because the frost could kill it. And with that light freeze, that would be an issue up towards the lakes area. So other than that, we start warming up. Right now, you can see we're right on the edge of the cloud cover. And this is the edge of the cloud cover right about there out in the Gulf. This is all clouds. It's clear over towards Chambers, Liberty County, and back over to Tyler County. Temperatures over in that neck of the woods over towards Houston in the 70s. We're in the upper 60s to lower 70s here in the Triangle. This is all cloud cover. And if the winds stay up, then we'll see a low cloud cover deck. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think we will see some patchy fog across our area. And again, the southeast flow continues, but you can also see upper level disturbance out in the Gulf, the edge of the clouds about right there, and it just helped to kind of sling some cloud cover into our area this afternoon. That's why we saw that. Otherwise, our front is back up over towards southern Colorado, and it needs a kick, needs some help to be pushed on off towards the south and east through our area early Sunday morning. And it's not getting a lot of help right now because we have generally a zonal flow. Generally, everything is moving from west to east. We need more north to south. And of course, there's that disturbance out in the Gulf that helped produce some of that cloud cover. So as we work on through the weekend, or at least through Friday and Saturday, notice how the flow becomes more northerly. This is a trough of low pressure that comes through, and that flow will drag Canadian air right on into Texas, and that's why we're going to see some cold mornings coming up Monday and into Tuesday, especially as you get that ridge over towards the west. Now, as we head back towards, say, Wednesday and Thursday, everything becomes more zonal, and we'll start moderating temperatures as we work on into, say, Wednesday and Thursday. A little more cloud cover, temperatures at least highs back into the 70s, maybe close to 80 by next Thursday as the cold high moves away, at least at the surface. This is at 18,000 feet and by Wednesday of next week. So as we take a look at Futurecast, looking at mostly cloudy skies, low clouds and or patchy dense fog. If you run into that fog, it's best to always slow down, but we expect lows in the low to mid 60s. Tomorrow we'll peel away the clouds and we will see mostly sunny skies develop tomorrow afternoon. I think it's going to be warmer than what you see here. Low to mid 80s across southeast Texas tomorrow afternoon. And tomorrow evening looks fantastic for Friday night football. On the Gulf tomorrow, looking at slightly choppy seas around 2 feet. Again, could be some patchy fog in nearshore waters. We'll see easterly winds at 5 to 10 knots, water temperature 73. High tide tomorrow at 1:46 a.m. and 5:45 p.m. So again, patchy dense fog and or mostly cloudy skies tonight, lower 60s lakes, low to mid 60s in the Triangle with light south winds, possibly be going calm. And then for tomorrow, we're looking at morning fog, becoming mostly sunny, highs low to mid 80s across the area with a southwest wind, and should feel pretty nice across southeast Texas. Taking a look at your weather impact 7-day forecast, again, looking at Friday and Saturday, we will see lows in the 60s, and that means the potential for fog. Low to mid 80s Friday and Saturday with mostly sunny afternoons. So foggy mornings, sunny afternoons. Then the cold front comes through before dawn on Sunday. That's the Canadian cold front. And we will see lows close to 59 warming up only to 70 because of those windy northerly winds at times to 20, 25 miles an hour. Lots of sun. Then with the clear skies, very, very, very dry air mass filtering on in and wind slacking off. I think we could see upper 30s to lower 40s on Monday. We'll go 40 in Beaumont. Good chance we may not get out of the 50s coming up on Monday. So jackets and coats coming up on Monday, and with us only getting into the 50s for highs, very doable that we see a freeze or certainly frosty weather coming up Tuesday morning. So you'll want to take care of those plants. Again, the pipes will be fine, and then we'll warm up to about 67 as cold high pressure begins moving away from our area and induces southerly winds Wednesday and Thursday. So we'll see warmer low temperatures, still chilly on Wednesday, maybe partly cloudy skies, 76 on Wednesday, and maybe closer to 80 by next Thursday as the ridge of high pressure will be building over our area. And we may see partly sunny skies developing by next Thursday. But notice, no significant rainfall over the next 7 days across southeast Texas. So if you're just joining us, we had a little bit of cloud cover come in today because of an upper level disturbance, and looking at cloudy skies out there now here in Beaumont. As far as the allergy report, looking at moderate levels of tree, weed, and grass pollen. And for your weather headlines, generally no significant rainfall expected the next 7 days. We'll see foggy mornings at least through Friday and Saturday, and then mostly sunny afternoons with highs in the low to mid 80s. Then this strong cold front comes on in early Sunday morning prior to daybreak. It'll be a windy day on Sunday as cooler air filters on in. Monday may not get out of the 50s, and then by next Tuesday morning could see a light freeze and even frost to I-10 Veterans Day Tuesday morning across southeast Texas before we begin the warming trend. So Tuesday morning you'll want to take care of your plants. Tomorrow morning, again, some patchy dense fog. Be careful on area roadways. I don't think it's going to be that bad, but still could be some pockets of dense fog. Tomorrow, about 83 here in Beaumont. Modeling a little warmer than me, but I think we could see mostly sunny skies. It's certainly doable tomorrow afternoon. The disturbance that brought us the clouds won't be around, so it'll be gone. So we expect morning fog and then afternoon sun with highs in the mid 80s up in the lakes area. Notice no rain. We're not going with any rainfall. Looks fantastic for Friday night football. I think it's the last regular season game, near 70 at kickoff, mid to upper 60s to the end of the game, under mostly clear skies and light south winds. So Friday and Saturday, some patchy fog each morning, cool mornings in the lower 60s, lower and middle 80s Friday and Saturday afternoon with lots of sun. Then the Canadian cold front pushes through early Sunday morning. It's going to be a windy day on Sunday and cooler because of those north winds. Otherwise, as I said, no significant rainfall expected through the next 7 days, so as the drought will worsen across southeast Texas. But again, the front coming through early Sunday morning prior to daybreak, and then the winds really kick up Sunday afternoon as that drier air mass filters on in. So we're at almost 6.5 below normal here in Beaumont. A lot of the area under a moderate drought now, even severe drought over towards Hardin and Liberty counties. This will likely worsen, unfortunately, as I showed. Modeling shows no rainfall the next 7 days, so this will only worsen. Tomorrow, though, the good news is that the wildfire threat looks relatively low. That may not be the case coming up on Sunday and Monday with those windy winds across our area. And again, looks like the front will come through Sunday morning early. We should hit about 70 and then down to about 40 as we head towards Monday morning, only to go colder. And again, could see frost from I-10 northwards with a light freeze up in the lakes area Tuesday morning. See, Tuesday morning, November 11th, 7 a.m. Tuesday morning is the one you want to watch. Otherwise, looking at cloudy skies out there now, and we will be watching our next cold front push through, as I said,